Grumpy Tank here, and I'm going to do a quick video on a little bit on crafting dailies and also kind of some of the set pieces that you can get. So I'm on my high elf tune Aurelia. She's the one I've been working on the most to get her skills up and stuff like that. So I figure I'd give you a little bit of explanation on how things kind of work. So she's at the clothing station. And as you can see over here, set apparel, she can craft this stuff all the way up to max level. And when it says it requires 6 traits, so in order to craft this particular robe, the robe has to have 6 traits that you've already researched, such as Nirnhone, Divines, and so forth. So she's got 6, so that allows me to create a set piece for one of my tunes. And these are the style stones that you can use. It'll be crafted in certain, styles and so forth, orc and so on. Now, as you can see, this set piece doesn't have anything on it yet. Well, now that I go over here to my traits, what trait do I want to put on it? Increase crit resistance by 4, and items take 50% less. So for leveling, what I like to do is put training, and that increase experience gained from kills by 7%. And you can do that to all these pieces as long as you've researched them. Like I'm looking at the shoes. I've researched over 6 traits, and I can put all these traits onto these pieces that I've researched. Just like with the hands and the hat and the legs and the shoulders and the sash. Um, So that is how the set pieces work, and it's a really good set at higher level because 25 it increases your magicka. So like if I were to do a max level, let's go all the way over here and do CP 160, you can see that it's 956 magicka. Well, at max level, I am going to use Divines because that increases the Mundus Stone effect, which gives me more magicka. And then after I created these pieces, I can upgrade them to purples and also all the way up to yellows if you have enough mats. Right now I'm a little bit low on the Ancestor Silk, so I can't make one of these. And then you can go ahead and put a customized enchant on it, whether it be magicka or stamina or health. So just kind of a little bit of a background on how this works. So in order to create a set piece, you need to have researched six of its traits. And it can be from any set piece. It can be from stuff that you find out in the wild that has a trait. Anything that you can research, I would suggest you research. Like, for example, right now I am researching Infused, just to try to finish up and round out the traits for the sash, which is cloth. And it's got 8 days on it. I can research up to 3 items at once, and that's because of my skill line and crafting down here, clothing. As you can see, I've pretty much maxed out clothing. So, and you definitely want to, once you have everything maxed out on your class, you can start doing your crafting, maxing out your crafting. So, and stitching, it says right here, reduces research time by 25%, limits research time to 30 days, and allows the research of 3 items at once. And I've got 4 points in there. So that's how that works. And she's got a champion point, so I'll put that here. So then from what I've read, Ironclad helps to reduce the amount of direct damage you take from like a boss and stuff like that. Anyway, so that's how that kind of works. Gonna check mail because she gets stuff, and we grab all this. And like as you can see, she's getting herbs and stuff like that for flowers and stuff like that for alchemy. So now, since I've kind of explained that, and you can always go and do some more research on it too, with probably more detail on how things work. Let's just kind of a quick overview on how that works. So we're going to go back to Somerset. Oop, flower. And we are on our way. So I like doing all my crafting dailies here in Somerset because everything's just located in one spot. And that is right down in this area. Everything is just located here, and it's pretty much a one-shot deal. And I'll show you that. And I was talking about the add-ons the other night, and this is where that particular add-on, Lazy Rick Crafter, comes into play. So I picked them all up automatically because of that add-on. There's two. There's the equipment, then there's the consumable one. So I just like doing a circle. So here's the alchemy station. Boom, done. And when you know you're done, the alchemy station will turn green. So I mean you're good and done for that. And that's where that add-on comes in handy for alchemy. So you don't have to look up formulas online or anything like that, or go over and try to figure things out. So woodworking's done. Now you might notice, Lazy Set Crafter, don't worry about that. But as you can see, the Lazy Rick Creator already done. So if you have a large number of tunes, you can run through this in under 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. So this is done. This add-on's done by a different person, but it's done too because it's green. Now clothing station, it's doing it too. Now what'll happen is sometimes you'll run out of style stones. And you'll have to talk to one of these people and find out what style stone you need. For like Norelia here, she's a high elf, so she uses Ammonite. So she's going to buy a few more just in case so she doesn't run out. It seems to default to your race. Like Imperials use nickel, Dark Elves, they use obsidian, so... But yeah, I just close this out. Sometimes I don't even get the chance to. So, come back over here. And we're going to go turn in all these quests. And it's pretty much automatic. So you just hit E, boom, dumps off, dumps off. All done. So I made over 4.5K in gold and about 23,000 in experience points. And all this stuff that you're seeing that's going on the right side, all that's being unpacked automatically by the add-on. So now if I go to my inventory, once we let it finish unpacking everything, I've got all my new stuff. Crates have been unpacked and so forth and so on. So, new recipe. Now what I'm going to do is I've done this on my 10 other tunes already. I was just saving Aurelia for a video. And I've put all their excess junk and everything in the bank. And now I'm going to go over and DE it. And what's nice is you don't have to pull everything out of the bank to DE it. Like, all this is in the bank. And I'm just going to DE it. This stuff I am leaving because it's really high end and they're expensive. So we're going to extract the runes from the enchanting. There you go. Now we're going to do the same thing for jewelry, because their mats have a tendency to be kind of hard to come by. So boom, boom. And this is going to give me resources and stuff like that. Plus it clears out the bank. So I'm just going to do that and get rid of all the junk. So let's see what we got here. And you can also see these little magnifying glasses, or whatever you want to call it, little search icons. You can research those. As you can see, I'm leaving them alone because I can research all these still between cloth and medium leather and so forth. So this one I'm going to leave. I think I'm going to try to throw that up into the guild trader and see if I can get some money off of it, some gold. But anyway, that's pretty much the essence of crafting and disenchanting and breaking things down. So I'm going to do woodworking here also. As you can see, a lot of maple bullet bows. Go and leave that one alone because sharpening's a really good trait. I'm going to get rid of these. And I could probably sell that for a decent amount of gold. As you can see, I got some resources from it. And then you're going to get resources here. It takes 10, like I got rough maple. And this goes all through all the crafting traits. I'm going to refine it, turn the rough oak into refined oak and stuff like that. And you're also going to get some resources out of it. Rosin, that sells for quite a bit in the guild traders. And that's pretty much it for crafting and DEing and stuff like that. I'm gonna get rid of all this. And like I said, this is all still researchable for me, so I'm not going to DE it. I'm going to look at the armor. Got quite a bit. You know, the divines is good to have on gear and stuff, so I'm not going to DE that. When you see this little squiggly thing says increased inspiration, that increases the amount of experience you get for crafting. So it's a pretty quick way to level up your crafting. So anyway, I'm going to end the video here because that's pretty much it. I just wanted to go over that for you guys. Have a great day. Grumpy Tank out.